Hello everyone, and welcome to the finals of the Rental Battle Tournament. TexasManGaming versus DS Gaming. They have fought their way through Swiss, getting a 3-1 score, both of them, winning in their respective semifinals, and now they face each other in the final. TexasManGaming has won a tournament once before. This was 2 tournaments ago in Tournament 7. Do they get their title back? Or will it be a first title for DS Gaming? Meanwhile, the question is, will Team 10, the team I feel was strongest throughout this tournament, win the tournament at the hands of TexasManGaming? Or will DS Gaming be able to do something with Team 8, which includes that Farfetch that has a really high chance of critical hits? Let's find out. TexasManGaming versus DS Gaming. Fight! Swoobat against War Turtle is what starts us off. And it's 2 Shockwaves, no Attract, interestingly, from Swoobat. Skullbash comes in from War Turtle. Does pretty good damage, even a critical hit, but it's Swoobat that does something and gets the KO. Unfortunately, Persian didn't KO the Swoobat, which isn't a good thing for DS Gaming. They didn't expect that Psychic Train, increasing the special defensive breaks in, and then they flinch. They were hoping to take out Swoobat, take his item alongside, but yep, Air Slash, it did its thing again. It flinched when it needed to. It's a lead for TexasManGaming, 5-4. Farfetched is in. Doubles its attack because it's I can speak. More attack power for Farfetched. Can it crit though? It's going for the 4 times stat boost. There we go. 4 times attack boost. Aerial Ace. And then it doesn't get the critical hit. It has a 50% chance that it needed that crit, and it didn't get it. Farfetch is saved for later. That's pretty good speed. And otherwise it might just be Deathfighter. Girder comes in and has Rock Throw, expecting the Whirlipede switch, but it misses. And now it just doesn't do too much. And Whirlipede, it can protect, it can Iron Defense, it decides to insect of a Poison Tail. I believe Girder actually has Guts, so they might not want to poison him. But maybe TexasManGaming expected a different ability on Girder, because there are other ones possible. Poisoning doesn't happen. Meanwhile, the Rock Throws do keep hitting, so in hindsight you could have thought, maybe I should have used Iron Defense, but then again a crit would have ignored that. This was the decisions they made. It's 4-4. Drain Punch takes out Girder, so that Guts boost really didn't matter much. Nidorina against Marowak then. Focus Energy increasing the crit ratio of Nidorina, also making it a 50-50 chance to crit. Here we go, Stomping Tantrum, nearly taking out Marowak. Bone Club, oh, it's not Stomping Tantrum with this, but Bone Club to have a bit of a lower accuracy. Marowak taken out, it's back to 3-3. DS Gaming potentially for a comeback. Nidorina survives that one, gets a Salac Berry boost. Poison Jab, poisons the Swilus. Can it get a crit on this next move because it goes first? Not quite. Nidorina's taken out, but Swilus did take big damage and is still poisoned. Farfetch with higher speed. Well, it does have first-in-person speed, doesn't matter. It gets an unnecessary critical hit there, too. Then it's against Ducktro, and unfortunately Ducktro is fast on the Farfetch, otherwise Farfetch would be able to take it out. Persian then, though. Icy Wind. There we go. It's 1 against 1. Mindfu has the advantage. Assist from Persian. I've seen there's 2 or 3 Pokemon that use Assist in this tournament. This Persian being one of them in Team 4. No, it's not Team 4 that is in Monferno. I think Monferno's in either Team 9 or 10. No, Team 4 has Monferno. That Monferno has Assist. Maybe one other Pokemon. I don't remember for certain. But Assist was used quite a few times. I believe Flash Silver had a Pokemon with Assist on their team. I think they were the one with the Monferno. And they actually get Aerial Ace from Farfetch, which is very useful against Mindfu. Unfortunately, Mindfu can just heal that off again with Drain Punch. So they need a flinching move somehow. Or Confusion. They could have gone for Confusion, like Assist into Confusion. Like, obviously they can't choose, but the chance was there. It was extremely low, but the chance was there for one to get Confusion, then confuse them, and then have them hit themselves, and then continue to attack them, and then maybe they would have made it, but very likely it would have been over this turn anyway. With Mindfu using another Drain Punch. DS Gaming almost made a comeback, but it's TexasManGaming that takes the first win. Time for Battle 2. As Violet is the opener for TexasMan, it's Girder for DS Gaming. So that's probably good for DS. They expect a switch, which doesn't actually happen. Girder could have had the Svilus, but the predictions didn't work out. So Svilus is still alive, deals good damage to Wartortle. Wartortle takes it out with a not very Water Pulse. It was enough though. Swoopback comes in, Shockwave, decent damage. Water Pulse, yeah, doesn't confuse it, so Wartortle is down. It's tie again of 5 Pokemon each. Persian, there we go, Mindfu. Bites, okay, is there going to be flinching? U-turn. Switched out into Girder, uses Death Fodder most likely. Mindfu uses Substitute. Then Acrobatic is into Girder. And they have a defense set up now as well, looking good for them. And even if their Substitute goes, they could still switch and regain some of their health with the Regenerator ability. Which is exactly what happens. Swoobite comes in, breaks and uses Wish. Are we going to see a flinch? No. The special defense is increased, so there'll be less damage now. Although Heart Stamp will increase in power. Let's see, does TexasManGaming realize that? I don't think so. Fire Punch comes in, doesn't deal too much damage, although the Absorb Bulb is stolen, which doesn't really matter too much because DS Gaming doesn't have a Water type, and neither does TexasManGaming. I don't think either even has a Water type move. So might not actually be a good thing, because now Braixen can't steal from something else. Rock Tomb comes in, does good damage from Braixen. Fire Punch back though, although the Oka Berry makes sure Ducktro survives, lowers the speed of Braixen even further, and another Rock Tomb that hits. Braixen goes down. Persian then, against Marowak. Bite, super effective. That works. Bite again, Marowak down. Persian does have good speed. Against Mindfu, what's it gonna do? Assist into Focus Energy, and Mindfu just defends itself, knows that it can get good health back with Drain Punch. Persian gets out of there with U-turn. Drain Punch makes very much sense from Mindfu. Does heal some pretty good HP, even though it was not very effective. I'm surprised it didn't stay in to at least deal some damage in the arena. Maybe it was afraid of the Poison Point that could have been it. Memento is used very interestingly. That'll have been the status move on Ducktrio, which is not very often seen. But they decided, okay, I'll just fodder off Ducktrio and make that Nidorina weak. Either force a switch into something that can either get pretty good damage from Drain Punch or is weak to it, or they just stay in with something really weak. They actually stay in because Super Fang is the thing. And there's another switch. Focus Energy, higher chance of a crit, which then would ignore the stat drops. Heart Stamp, there's a poison, there's no flinch, and there's the crit, ignoring the attack drop. Looking very good there for Nidorina. But Air Slash then takes out said Nidorina, likely predicting at least a possible switch to Persian. So Air Slash would use to still be able to hit that. Protect here, give Whirlipede the speed boost, allow it to outspeed the Farfetch'd. Poisons the Farfetch'd, gonna do some extra damage to it. There's no crit here, so Farfetch'd will need to hit one more time. Makes sense that Whirlipede protects again. Sure, it gains the speed, but it's poison damage on Farfetch'd as well. DS Gaming making use of that and going for Roost. Not much damage there from Poison Tail, though. Whirlipede is out, just Mindfu against Farfetch'd and Persian, but knowing the Persian can't really do much to Mindfu outside of assist, Farfetch'd needs to take out the Mindfu, and that doesn't happen. Persian needs to do it now, though. It needs to flinch. It needs to continuously flinch. They decide to wish. They should have just gone for flinching and hope they get the luck that Team 10 has showed. Maybe Thunder Punch into paralysis? No! Drain Punch again, and again Mindfu against Persian. It is over. TexasManGaming wins the Rental Battle Tournament. They claim their second title. TexasManGaming, congratulations. DS Gaming, meanwhile, congratulations on a great feat on getting second place. And Glalie does games, congratulations on taking the bronze medal. Now, my next Pokemon tournament video won't be round 1 of the next tournament. Instead, I'm going to go over all of the teams and give you a bit of detail on how I started on each team, why I chose certain moves, certain items, certain Pokemon, and things like that. And show you some of the teams you haven't seen yet, because you haven't seen much. You've seen Team 10 quite a few times. You've seen Team 8. You've seen Team 2. I faced Team 2 once. or once or twice, and then obviously you saw Team 5 because that was my team. There's still 6 teams. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 teams that you haven't seen yet. 5 of those were used in the tournament. So I'm going to go over that, and after that video, if you want to see any other teams in action that aren't called Team 1, because Team 1 just wasn't in the tournament, then I suppose I could record one of those battles as well. Alright everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.